Oops, wrong one. Sorry, but we're gonna do a 5-minute game. We'll do true broadcast. True broadcast on that one. We'll do true broadcast on the shootout one. And we'll do 5 minutes, and then I think that should be it. But let's get to it, shall we? The Buffalo Sabres versus the the Buffalo Sabres versus the Toronto Maple Leafs. Updated rosters and everything. Let's go, shall we?
One of sports' most historic franchises. Generations of fans have come through the cold night air so many times as they have tonight to Toronto to see another opening face-off nearing for the Maple Leafs. Hi again, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro is coming up in just a moment. I'm Mike Emmerich. It's the Leafs and the Sabres. As an ex-Leaf, what do you remember?
Well, regardless if we were away or at home, Doc, the fan base was the same. Both teams traveled extremely well, whether you're in Buffalo or in Toronto.
Here in Toronto, Leaf Nation has their hands full, not only with the team on the ice from Buffalo, but their fans. They're here in droves.
And now we turn to the last lines of defense, the goalies. Anderson's the goalkeeper tonight. The book on him is that he can be rattled with an early goal. Let's see how he does tonight for the Maple Leafs. Lehner's in goal tonight. The coach's decision made with confidence for the Sabres. Terrific action lies ahead. Bozak sent to the big center ice circle for Toronto. O'Reilly's out there to try to beat him for the Sabres. Opening face-off has begun. Another of many contests between these two fierce rivals. Ahead on that left wing to Bozak. The Sabres starting back in their own end, looking to Opposo. Muscled long to Ristolainen. Snapped it off. Oh, a close call there. Outstanding save. What magic even to get there and get the shot off.
With this puck being so close to net, this is all a reactionary save.
No time. Score! Didn't take long, did it?
Van Riemsdyk's first shot was stopped. He stayed with it and he put in his own rebound.
It was a wide open net, Enzo, when he went to shoot it, but what a great effort by the goaltender as he tried to dive back on the play. Just can't get there.
The Leafs now have a 1-goal lead in the first period. Perhaps they can build on this and carry something sizable to the dressing room. And the face-off's gone.
Scored by number 25.
Gets across, looks over his options. Got it in his own end. They battle on up the wing. Laid on to Reinhart. Broke it right up.
45 seconds.
Freezes play. Over 4 minutes have transpired. It's a 1-0 game. Buffalo's got another win. Hit the post with it. Moving it to Gardner. Pitching this one to Kadri. He gains the zone. Nabbed by Bogosian. Held to the glass. Kicked out of the scrum. The Sabres have it between the blue lines. Great job on a cut pass.
The Maple Leafs have forced another turnover, Doc. They've done a real nice job in that category in this close game.
And now it's directed to Komarov. On to Nylander. Waffle boarded. Karam pass to Girgensons. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Lets a shot go. Terrific save. The Maple Leafs through the neutral zone have control. Thrown in. Buffalo skating in their own end, trying to get to the neutral zone. And he steps across the line. Shoots. Got it all.
You can't ask for a better opportunity in the scoring zone. What a great glove save.
Sabres need to acknowledge their goaltender after one of the better saves you will ever see. Somebody get this guy a steak.
Good clean win. Takes a shot. Off his helmet mask. And a whistle.
I don't know how the shooter can do much more than that. The goaltender made an excellent save on a great bid for goal.
Good face-off win. They score! And they've tied the game up.
Georgia's kept it pretty simple there, Doc. Just shoot it as hard as you can and hope it goes in.
Anderson's only able to move so quickly. What a shot.
Under 9 minutes played here in the first. 2 goals so far, divided in half. They win the draw and will now set up an attack.
Assisted by number 90, Ryan.
Take it away.
Time of the goal.
Trying to go to Opposo.
54 seconds.
Nicely into the zone. Directed on. Oh, and it's off the mark.
That's going to happen. There's not a lot of room there. He just missed the shot.
And so now a penalty will be handed out. Toronto's roster goes down by 1 here. At least briefly, a minor penalty for hooking.
Well, what he was trying to do is trying to get the puck, but unfortunately for him, he reached in and hooked around the player. Off to the penalty box he goes.
Buffalo's power play opportunity number is 1. This one, the first one. You only get one chance to make a good first impression. See if they do.
Time of the penalty.
Shot! That shot came from nowhere.
A quick developing play right in front. Almost looks like he's too close to the goaltender.
Anderson's athleticism was tested on that wrist shot. That was an excellent scoring chance.
Grabbed, the 2 centermen tied up, but there was a good reach there. He throws it there. A whistle and a rest.
The shot's delivered quickly, but he smothers the bottom of the net so well. Gets his legs out to make the stop.
Beat him on that one. Pass cut. Komarov's in his own end, headed toward center. The Sabres will play it from their own end on this power play. Buffalo's up the wing, setting things up. Waits from the corner. Gotta ice it here. And that one's sent back out. Buffalo seeing the penalty clock bleeding down to the last few seconds. Snapping a pass to Ristolainen. Chip to Opposo. Toronto survived it. Back even. Out of their own end, making headway. Taken over again. The Sabres continuing on through center ice. Pass attempt to Brian Giunta. To O'Reilly. Passing one off now to Ristolainen. Pitching it to O'Reilly. A shot. Score! That's 2 unanswered goals.
The goaltender had no chance stopping that puck with the quick release.
Anderson's not able to do much with this. The puck barely touches him and goes into the net.
The Sabres have broken the tie, and just on sheer math, you have to think they're going to get the next one. Look at the shots. Toronto's got that neutral zone faceoff.
By number 90, Ryan O'Reilly. Assisted by number 12, Ryan.
Decides he wants the corner.
55. Last
Makes that play deep.
time of the goal.
The Sabres continue to probe up the wing. Scorches one. Bozak slashed on the play, and there'll be a penalty coming up. One team is going to be short from this. Let's see what the call is. The Sabres are boxed for 2 minutes. The call is slashing.
Oh, that's a blatant slash, Doc. Anytime that you slide your bottom hand up your stick and swing your stick, you're going to the box.
The Maple Leafs get their first power play of the game. Buffalo's got a face-off win, but they'll have to drop back as this has been cleared out by Franson. Gains the zone. No completion on that pass thanks to the defender. What a tremendous bit of anticipation there. Play can continue. That shot came from right in front.
Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
And the puck now possessed by Bozak. Nicely patted away. Puck covered, whistle blown.
Leonard's always had excellent leg speed. Here he makes a great pad stop.
Over 3 minutes still to be skated. Buffalo's recently broken the tie. Their lead is 1. The Sabres with a face-off win. Pass cut, strong play. Great glove grab. That was a great job. Shot back down. More time off the clock. Will turn back into his own end and look over his options. Long way to go and not much time to do it. The Maple Leafs lug that along up the wing. The Sabres have killed off the... That's a marvelous save.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area.
Outstanding save with a pad.
Now the shooter can only hang his head, guys. He made an excellent shot. The goalie was just better on that occasion.
Tied up, but a good reach and a good step in there for possession. Cuts between the blue lines.
Last minute of play in the first period.
Inside the final minute of the period. Flips a wrister. Puck gathered in by Komarov. Oh, what a great chance, but it's off the iron. First period over, we began scoreless, and now we're not. Not a big deficit to make up, just 1 goal. Let's check out the shots on goal in that opening period. 9 for the Sabres and 8 for Toronto. O'Reilly's goal has made the difference so far, but is it the winner? Intermission time is here.
Alright, so after period 1, right now, total goal, Buffalo Sabres 2, the Toronto Maple Leafs 1, total shots, 9 for Buffalo, 8 for Toronto, total hits, that'll be 1, and then Toronto has 3, time on attack, 2 minutes and 9 seconds for Buffalo, 1 minute 49 for Toronto, and passing, you see all those penalty minutes, they each got 1 penalty that period, and they're both 0 for 1 in the power play. Power play minutes, they both said 2 minutes on the power play. Face-offs 1. Buffalo's winning in face-offs, that's huge. That's probably in this game. No team has had a breakaway yet. No team has had a short-handed goal yet. So after 1, it is 2-1 Buffalo. So let's get back to the game and see what happens. Will it be Buffalo keeping the score on top, building that lead? Or will Toronto somehow come back and they build a lead? But let's see when the period and the game continues on.
First period has been played. Second period about to start. A look ahead.
Toronto's lucky to still be in this game after the first period. They had turnover after turnover. I'm sure the coaches addressed that problem in the intermission.
Puck is thrown to O'Reilly. No completion on that pass thanks to the stick. The scrum continues at the glass. Oh, wonderful chance to score, but no.
Well, there's a little bit of a luck involved there. The goalie was screened on the play. He couldn't see it, but he stopped it.
Hammers one. Wonderful stop by Leonard. Puck settled down by Bozak. Hammers it. Big pad save. Directing that one to Opozo. Looking to Ennis. Looks ahead to start something. Skate kick out of the scrum. The puck taken hold of by Bozak. Toronto's continuing on in their own end. Good quick poke check there. On a free puck now. Buffalo's lugging it up the wing. Flings it. Oh, and he missed the net.
I know what he's trying to do there, Doc, but you got to hit the net in this situation.
Slid to Franson. Forcing the goalie to crane left and then right. Moving it to Komarov. He's in on an onside play. Propelled to Komarov. Laid on to Foligno. Pitching this one to Gardner. Now it's directed to Kadri. Slides it to the point to Gardner. What a reaction save.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area. You got to find a way to put it in the net.
To Kadri. Oh, here's a wrister. He missed the net. The Sabres have control of the puck in the defensive zone. Takes it up near the boards. Gets in and he'll look over his options. Through the corner now. Oh, great block. Wrister. He hit the post. Big shot. Big save. Back to the point. Centers it. Great glove save and he keeps it.
Well, the hands are quicker than the glove. Great save.
Well, the shooter's pretty disappointed, guys. He delivered that puck quickly. It was accurate, yet the goaltender was just better than him on the wrist shot.
The Leafs with a clean win on the draw. Cranks one. Oh, a save there. Good stick down on the ice. Didn't have wonderful save with a pad. Great pressure at the point with it. Shoots, missed the net. And he'll cover.
The shooter thought he'd made a pretty good shot here, but the goaltender's in good shape. He makes the stop, and he's able to deny the shooter on what he thought was an excellent chance.
A little under 9 minutes to go, and it is 2-1 the score in this one. The Leafs with a face-off win. Oh, what a great keep. Flings it. Oh, stick save. Taken toward the neutral zone, trying to go to Brown. Perfect tip by the stick. Puck covered, whistle blown.
I don't know how much of this puck he stopped, guys, but it was just enough to keep it out of the net.
The Leafs prevail again. The shot is off.
In this situation, you have to hit the net. Sometimes it's best just to fire it right at the goaltender.
Snapping a pass to Opozo. Pointed to O'Reilly. The Maple Leafs are carrying it in their own zone. He's alone. Score! And this one is tied.
Gautier's foot speed created that breakaway chance, and he scored.
Leonard's positioning here is a little bit off. He's dropped into the butterfly. He's left some room on the angle, and he's beaten by it.
Toronto's got the game even up again. Still in the second period. Lots of time. Can't wait to see what happens now. possession established. Good reach there. Goes back deep for it. Toronto's looking to have man up the wing. It was defense, now it's offense. Let's see. And that's icing.
13 minutes, 51 seconds.
Over 5 minutes to be played in the second. The red light has flashed 4 times to a side. A good tie-up on the faceoff. That led to his team getting the puck. Hangs on to that one, and he'll see a faceoff right near it.
I don't know how the shooter can do much more than that. The goaltender made an excellent save on a great bid for goal.
The draw, the tie-up, and his team prevails. Gets in. What'll he do? On to Brian Giunta. Great job on a cut pass. Toronto's got it in their own end, driving toward the neutral zone. Can make a play from the corner. A shot. Just missed the net with that one.
You have to get...
Outstanding save with a glove.
That was all positioning, right into his glove.
You can't ask much more from your goaltender than this. That's an excellent wrist shot that he's able to deny.
The Maple Leafs win the draw. Oh, what a break. That shot hit somebody. Toronto's got it and moving it through the neutral zone. Back near the blue line to Riley. Point blast. Oh, he had a great chance to shoot there, and he did, but it was answered by the glove.
Buffalo's fans sitting behind their net got up and showed their respect by bowing to him after that huge save.
Quick work on the faceoff. Shoots one. Can't get it on net.
You have to give yourself a chance here. You cannot blow this puck past the net.
Intercepted pass. Enormous hit. Can you say ping? Deflected off the blocker.
Nylander's able to close the space where the forward thinks he's got some open area, and then he lays a thunderous hit on it.
Into the last minute of the second period. Gathered in by Franson. Fired up the wing to Reinhart. Gains the zone. Score! Late in the period. Couldn't get much later for that one.
Anderson's presenting himself pretty largely here. However, there's still room for the puck to beat him.
Buffalo's gotten the lead here late in the second period. Do we have one more surprise left in this period, or do we wait to the third?
Buffalo goal, scored by number 50, assisted by number 23, Sam.
We've played 2 periods here of a 3-period game. The best part of the day is coming up. 2-period shots on goal totals read like this: 17 for Buffalo and 16 for the Maple Leafs.
Stay warm and stylish here at the rink with a scarf tonight.
So after
Goal was
2,
pretty good, but is it the
we thought-
difference maker? It is for right now.
we thought
We head to break.
Buffalo was going to be tied with Toronto, and Toronto's going to build that lead. But somehow at the end of the period, with 3.2 seconds left to go, Buffalo, with Jack Eichel, somehow made it a 3-2 game. A 3-2 game, Buffalo. Not only did Toronto score that game, that period, to tie the game, Buffalo also took the lead. So it looks like they're trying to build on it, but they're somehow doing it really slowly. But after 2, the total shots is 17 for Buffalo, 16 for Toronto. And Time on attack is 4 minutes 45 seconds for Buffalo, 4 minutes and 58 seconds for Toronto. And for penalties, for power plays, they each had 1 power play still so far. A full power play, no one scored on them. For face-offs, Buffalo's winning 14-10. For breakaways, no one's had a breakaway yet. For shorthanded goal, no one's had a shorthanded goal yet. But yeah, right now, Buffalo is in the lead 3-2 as we head into the third period, the third and final period. Let's see if Buffalo can build on this lead, or can Toronto come back, tie the game up, and then maybe build on the lead and see what happens. But as we head into the third period, let's see what happens. Could it be Buffalo continuing to build the lead, or can it be Toronto trying to build the lead after they tie the game up? Let's find out coming up next.
40 minutes down, at least 20 minutes to go. What are your thoughts so far?
The Maple Leafs have had the better of the play, Doc, especially in the category of time of possession. They're down in this third period, but they have to start finishing off some of their chances.
Opening face-off of the third period.
Ennis should try to do a little less in the offensive zone there.
Gains the blue line. Buffalo's in their own end and in control of the puck. It's dumped in. Anderson's able to handle this one. To Ennis. A shot. Hit them. He scores. 2 in a row.
Well, when you talk to goaltenders, they say it's tough to pick up that puck on the backhand.
Anderson's not going to like this one, beaten low on the stick side.
Tie up there and a good reach and possession.
Kyle Okposo, assisted by number
Got it at the point. To Ennis.
number 90. Ryan
Buffalo setting things up in the defensive zone. Puck fired down. Decision made. Defenders first. Icing. A little over 3 minutes have transpired in the third. Buffalo's advantage in this game has just been enhanced. It's a pair of goals. To Ennis. Up. Keeps on going. Hammered. He scores. That's 3 in a row.
Ennis rips home a slap shot from out high.
Goalies hate getting beaten up over the glove side. They think they're in position, and they feel that they can catch just about anything. Not this time.
Buffalo's goal has taken them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. Third period of play.
scored by number 63, Tyler Ennis, assisted by number 90.
Gets it in a good place.
By number
Lets it go. Brings a shot. Nearly grazed the iron on that.
Here's one of those times where you look at the net and there's nothing there. That's where you just got to shoot for the center of the net.
Decides he wants the corner. Toronto's up the wing, controlling play now. And he dumps it in. Taken behind by Kadri. Lets it go. Right out of the textbook. 2 sticks together, they cancel. The Sabres have it in center ice. Nicely into the zone. Solid work there by Foligno. Great opportunity, but the pass didn't connect. Held there for a face-off coming up next.
The shooter thought he'd made a pretty good shot here, but the goaltender's in good shape. He makes the stop, and he's able to deny the shooter on what he thought was an excellent chance.
Quick work on the face-off. Shoots. Terrific save there. Didn't look like he had anything to shoot at, and he made it tough.
Not often you're all alone in front of the goaltender from this area of the ice. Great save.
I don't know how the shooter can do much more than that. The goaltender made an excellent save on a great bid for goal.
A little under 8 minutes have passed. The Sabres just keep building on that earlier lead. They're up now by 3. We have a winner. Looking for options up the wing. Great stick work prevents the pass from being complete. Chip to Brown. The Sabres lug the puck in center ice. Back in his defensive end to get it. Slid to Van Riemsdyk. Into the end of attack. Has it picked up. Hammers one. Kicked away. Pass attempt to Brian Giunta. Passing one off now to Girgensons. Oh, big rebound here. Carried from the defensive zone towards center. That one comes right on his stick. Not very long, but good. The Sabres organizing back in their own end. And a good save there. He covers and holds on.
Been a long time since this wasn't the garden variety stop for a goalie. Down in the butterfly, turned aside.
They win it. Slid just inside the line to Gloved. Gets play stopped.
Pretty routine stop. You can see why everybody learns the butterfly when they're a young kid. Takes away the bottom of the net.
O'Reilly's won again. His team is winning. All's good. Up the wing, moving along. And the possession taken by Opposo. In their own end, moving it now. Puck loose now picked up. Pitching it to Opposo. It's an onside play. Smart recovery by Kadri. Toronto's carrying on up the wing. And ripped to Nylander. Save! Carried out of his own end towards center. Puck is thrown to Ennis. Slides it to the point to Ristolainen.
Very little power as he glides back to the bench after being on the receiving end of that hit.
The Leafs have it up the wing. Got it right back. Shot. Marvelous save. No time on that one.
The goalie makes himself look big.
Score! Another step in the road back. They're down by 2.
You could really see this goal coming as a result of the pressure that they had for a long period of time. I think the players on the ice were just out of gas.
And so just because you're in the butterfly doesn't mean you can give in to the shooter. You still have to move. He looked like he thought he was in perfect shape to make the stop and didn't have to move. Bad guess.
The Sabres got that faceoff win. Now what? Gets in, looks over his options here. Shot, got a piece of it.
And by number 43.
He covers, and a faceoff will follow.
Time of the goal.
Let's check in at ice level with Ray.
The Maple Leafs haven't helped themselves at all. They've had a lot of chances. No puck luck, but you've got to get the puck on the net when you're in the scoring zone.
Ray, I don't know if you believe in omens or not. One side says, well, it's got to change sometime, and another says, maybe not tonight. They won it. Now what can they do? Lets it go. Just missed the net.
Right idea, but he just missed the net.
Toronto's on the move, hoping to wheel it up the wing. Directing that one to Girgensons.
1 minute left.
Pointed to Georges. We are in the 60th minute out of 60. They won that faceoff. Can they clear it? Propelled the carry. Mashed in. The scrum to the plexiglass. Kicked out of the scrum. The Maple Leafs have to take a chance here. They pull their goalie. He scores! A pair of goals by the same team.
He shot that puck so hard, I only saw it when it finally came back out of the net.
Leonard's positioning is perfect. He's in the butterfly. It looks like he's got most of the net covered, but that is an outstanding shot.
Toronto's deficit is now only 1, and there's time remaining here in the third period to get it even. And they've won the neutral zone faceoff. To Kane. And the puck taken over by Van Riemsdyk. Nice standing poke check by Kane. Moved along and in. The Maple Leafs go for broke. Their goalie is pulled. Hand-eye coordination beats that pass again. To Opposo. Net open. Terrific opportunity, but it's off the mark. Net open. No. Net empty. Score.
There's no doubt who'll win this game tonight after that empty netter.
Sayonara, that pretty well puts this one away.
Scored by number 21, Kyle Okposo. Assisted by number 9, Evander Kane.
And again, we thank you for
So the
watching.
final score,
Hope you enjoyed the
6-4
evening as much as
Buffalo.
we did. For Eddie Olczyk and Ray
When the
Ferraro,
game finally
I'm
comes to
Ray
an end.
Good night.
At first, Buffalo had a good lead going, 5-2 in the third period, and then somehow Toronto managed to slowly come back. But they didn't come back to take the lead. They came back still losing 5-4. And then the empty net from the Sabres, that just ended the game right there to make it 6-4. Total shots of Buffalo was outshot by one shot. It was 24-23. Toronto had 24. Buffalo had 23. Time on attack. Buffalo had 7 minutes and 1 second. Toronto had 7 minutes and 26 seconds. Both only had one penalty each for each team, and no one scored on them again. Faceoffs won. Buffalo won more faceoffs, and Buffalo had 20 faceoffs won. Toronto had 17 faceoffs won. I wonder if that made Buffalo win the game more or score more goals, but again, who knows? But yeah, this Buffalo won the game. This is a simulation of the real game that's going on right now that just started 23 minutes ago. I started this game to see who would win, and I'm hoping Buffalo wins in real life. But again, updated roster, and wanted to see who would win the game, my version of the stipulation game. But Buffalo won 6-4, even though they were outshot. But again, yeah, this is Nick Von 96, and first time doing an NHL 17 video. Comment if you like it, and hit the subscribe button. Hit the little bell for my post notification. And this is Nick Von 96, and I'm out.